Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Drew, and this is your GITA update. Hey guys, we got a lot of big things happening with the organization towards the end of the year. As you know, in October, we have our Pipeline Technology Forum, and guys, y'all showed out. We asked for abstracts, we put out that call for papers, and y'all showed up. We were expecting to get about 40, which is about what we average every year. We ended up with 56. Now, y'all have made it really difficult on us who are putting the conference together to identify content and the tracks for the conference. So thank you for that. We really appreciate it. And guys, we've also got a deal going on in Palm Springs in March of 2020 with the Common Ground Alliance. So if you want to come out to California, we're going to be putting out a call for papers here very soon. So I know we just feel like we're just kind of bombarding you with call for papers, but you know, as you see, we're expecting to get 40, we have 56. So if for some reason you're not chosen for Pipeline Technology Forum, look for the call for papers for the Palm Springs event in March in a partnership that we have with the Common Ground Alliance. That should be coming pretty soon. So guys, on my last video, I said I was going to start bookending these videos with updates about the organization, and then in the middle, kind of the sandwich piece of the kind of the filler of the sandwich, I was going to fill it with a leadership moment or something that's really inspired me along my career. And this week, or today, I really kind of want to talk about failure. Failure is something that I'm always scared of. I'm scared of failing, right? But that fear has really kind of pushed me to be extremely successful. Because I've missed out on a lot of things because I was scared to fail. Thinking back in my collegiate days when I was in high school and college, there were classes I didn't take because I was scared I wasn't going to do good in them, right? That sounds ridiculous, but it's the truth. I've tried not to carry that into my professional career. When I've had opportunities to move for work, to take projects on that I didn't think I was qualified for, or to put myself in a position to be better tomorrow, I've tried to take advantage of that. I've been really lucky, and I've been in some really good positions that allowed me to take advantage of that. One was really joining this organization. 3 or 4 years ago, when I really got heavily involved with the Geospatial Information Technology Association, or GITA, there was a call they were looking for board members. And I dabbled in and out with GITA over the years, just volunteer in different capacities. But joining the board was my opportunity to kind of give back to a community that's provided so much for me. GIS is a really giving community, but sometimes you got to make a deposit. And this was my opportunity to make that deposit. Did I think I was qualified to be on the board? No. Did I know what I was getting myself into? Not a chance. And 3 years later, I'm president of the organization. So it just shows you never know what's going to happen when you take a risk. But take calculated risk, right? I took this opportunity knowing what's the worst that could happen. I wasn't going to be any good at it, and I would just fall back to a volunteer role and not necessarily a leadership role, right? So that was very strategic, very calculated on my part. So really, that's kind of what I want to encourage you guys to do. Take advantage of opportunities that are in front of you, whether you think you can do it or not, right? Somebody's offering you that opportunity because they believe in you and they feel like you can do it. Oh, I don't want to do that too fast, make you sick. Don't be scared to fail. Think of how much you learn in failure. So here's a challenge for you. Think about the times you've succeeded in life, whether it was at sports, athletics, in your career, in school. How much did you learn in success? Right? You learn a little bit, but the objective is to succeed. You went into it knowing you were going to pass that test. You went into it knowing that you were going to get that opportunity. And then think on times that you failed, right? You went after something and you didn't get it, but you had an opportunity to follow up to understand why you didn't get it. Think about something you put your heart and soul into and it didn't pan out, right? You failed. What did you learn in that failure? What did you learn about the opportunity, and what did you learn about yourself? For me, that's been huge. That's allowed me to put myself into positions to continue to push the envelope, to question conventional thought, and to question the way that I process things, right? At the end of the day, I try and put things into perspective. I try and look at them through a different lens. And then I take the opportunity, I take that leap of faith, if you will, knowing that the worst thing that could happen is is not that bad, right? You put it into perspective, right? But it's very strategic and it's very calculated, right? I don't want you to put yourself in a position where if you take this risk, you're going to lose your job and not be able to provide, right? That's not the goal. The goal is to succeed, but succeeding through failure and pushing yourself to get to that next level, right? Is this making any sense? I hope it is for you guys. Yeah, so as you can see, just be strategically disruptive, right? That's in the workplace, that's with yourself, right? Disrupt your own conventional thought, right? A lot of people, and I'm definitely still to an extent one of those guys that really plays things very safe. But when the opportunities are there, I take the risk that's necessary to get to that next level, right? So what's your goal? What's your plan? Understand what your plan is, and then take those necessary steps to get there, but understanding along the way you may fail, right? But always learning from failure and learning from success, right? So that's kind of the big message here today is fail. Put yourself in opportunities to fail, right? Understanding that you will succeed, right? So with that, I'm going to kind of leave it with you there. Let's go back to some news about the organization. Again, thank you guys so much for the abstracts for the Pipeline Technology Forum. I can't wait to see you guys in Houston. And also, if you're going to the Esri User Conference, I'll be there. I think some of my other board members will be there as well. Look us up, seek us out. We'll be there. Let's hang out. Let's get a beer. I don't know. Also, look for the call for papers for Palm Springs in March. That event is March 24th through the 26th, 2020. And just be strategic. Just I'll leave you with be strategically disruptive. Question conventional thought. Don't do things the same way all the time just because that's how they've always been done. There's always a different way. And push yourself to be better tomorrow. All right, guys. Thanks. Bye.